Yo, Archaea0 here with a little mini video. I mean, I hope it turns into a mini video. I don't know. Either way, hey, hi, hello. So, I don't know if you noticed, but I really, really, really love Godzilla, and that whole sort of monster realm thing. King Ghidorah is honestly my favorite, but like, I mean, who doesn't love Godzilla? So anyways, last night I watched Shin Godzilla for the first time because I'm actually a little bit behind on a lot of the movies. And it inspired me to make this video a little bit, to just sort of talk about it a tiny bit, because I think more people need to watch Shin Godzilla. A lot of people haven't even seen the like original back from, I believe it was 54? I'll put the right answer. I think it was 54. I might be wrong, but I think it was 54. And so this was sort of like this movie was made by the same person who made Evangelion, which is very cool. I'm gonna totally butcher his name. Hideaki Anno, yeah, but also Shinji Higuchi. Sorry, yes, that is it. And I feel like the fact that this movie was made by someone who works with anime, it made the movie even more interesting, if I'm honest. Like, if you watch Shin Godzilla, you'll notice that even the way they like set up the scenes and the dialogue, everything about it just absolutely screamed like this probably should have been an animated movie. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm totally fine with it being live action with CGI, but it felt like an anime, if I'm honest. It felt like an anime movie, and that was interesting. I feel like that was a very unique approach to it, and I liked it quite a bit. I thought it was a great movie. It was a solid 2 hours. I barely looked away from the screen, if I'm honest. So I'm usually just like sitting here, you know, like playing like my Azure Lane while I watch stuff, because I need to be doing 10 things at the same time. But I actually sat down and watched it, which is rare for me. And I just thought it was very solid. I thought that like the character design of Godzilla was actually legitimately creepy. Like, actually creepy. Like, you could tell that Godzilla was like a radioactive monstrosity. You know, he didn't feel complete. He felt like a monster that's, I mean, he's not falling apart, but he kind of looked like it, you know? Like, there was no real perfect form for him. Like, he had these little messed up arms that barely did anything. They were almost basically like vestigial limbs, and his long, thick, bulky, awkward body as he moves around, just complete destruction. And I don't know, like the way his mouth opened, like everything about him just screamed disgusting mutant. And I loved that, because Godzilla's supposed to be, you know, a radioactive monster accident. I mean, in some universes he's a god, in others he came from radioactive waste. Like, there's a few different backstories to Godzilla, which is neat. But I like how they paid homage to like the original. Okay, thank you, computer. But like, I don't know, I thought it was really neat. And I loved everything from the little details, from his little eye flap to the stuff with his tail. I don't want to put out like spoilers or anything. Just go watch the movie. You'll understand what I'm talking about. Just watch all the way to the end. But it was just solid. It was just really solid. They put it all together, and they made a legitimately creepy, scary, death harbinger monster, and I miss that. I feel like we need more stuff like this. It's really interesting to see how it all got people together to just watch a monstrosity. And even when I look in the comments of any video related to it, everybody just literally talks about how he's like pure fear, despair, destruction. Everything about him is fascinating to me, and I'm really in love with it. I'm really in love with it. I want to do some art based off of him because he's just so friggin' cool. I'm gonna have to get enough screenshots before my rental runs out. But yeah, it was really good. It was really, really, really cool. Everything about his design was interesting, even though I didn't like his design as much before I watched the movie, because I was like, oh, it's kind of an awkward Godzilla, even though the original was literally just like dude in a suit, you know. Even though I loved that, I just felt like because they did it in CG, maybe they could have done it differently. But after watching it, I feel like they did it perfectly, especially after watching the beginning of the movie. I don't want to spoil it, but it was very fascinating to see how things developed in it. And I don't know, it was just a really good watch. If you haven't seen Shin Godzilla, I highly recommend it. If you like Godzilla, you like horror, you like gore, you like all that kind of like dirty, monstrous stuff, I think you will probably really like Shin Godzilla. And I highly recommend it. Because there have been new Godzilla movies that have been coming out, I've been really wanting to rewatch a lot of the older ones too. So I'm kind of like on a bit of a kick, and I'm contemplating just honestly going through and rewatching every single Godzilla movie that's ever come out. Especially like Mechagodzilla. I loved Mechagodzilla. All the movies with King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah, like all that. You know, they're good. They're good. They're cool. But what's your favorite Godzilla movie? I'm curious. I'm not entirely sure which one my favorite one is. I haven't seen so many of them since I was a kid. Like I had a bunch of them on VHS, and I do remember one. I believe they were in. Don't quote me on this. I think they were in space. Let me look this up real quick. Okay, so looking back, I believe it was the 1965 Godzilla vs. Monsters Zero, which is, you know, King Ghidorah, my bae. Oh. But I'm pretty sure this was it. I'm gonna do one more little look. Okay, so I was getting a couple movies kind of mixed up because I literally haven't seen most of these since the 90s or the very, very early 2000s when I was quite young. I was born in 93, so like I grew up watching all these. I need to rewatch all these. So I was getting the 65 and the 91 kind of confused. Oh my god, though, I need to watch every single King Ghidorah movie. What beautiful art too for the cover of this one. Oh my gosh, that would make such an amazing tattoo. Oh my god, that would be such a good tattoo. Anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to make a little video talking about Shin Godzilla because I can't get it out of my head. I just wanted to know what you guys thought. I don't know, what do you guys think? What's your favorite Godzilla movie? What would you go back and rewatch all of them? Are you guys excited for Godzilla vs. Kong? I am, and I'm definitely gonna put out a review on that movie like the day it comes out, so look forward to that. Kitty? Bang, you don't need to be in the closet. Okay, anyways, I don't want this to be too long, and I didn't want to give away any spoilers. I just wanted to lay out things that I like about it. Bang! Kitty! Sorry, my cats. But yeah, design of Godzilla was monstrously spectacular. I thought it was neat. I loved the pacing and the scenes in the movie. Everything just screamed anime, but like dark anime. I don't know if that's a good way to describe it, but maybe you'll understand what I'm talking about when you watch it, or if you've watched it. And then yeah, leave your favorite Godzilla movie down in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it, and maybe it'll... Oh, if I watch them, I'm probably just gonna watch them from the beginning and work my way up anyways, but yeah. Yes, okay, I'm gonna go now so I don't waste your time. Thank you very much for checking out the video. If you like anything I said or anything, you can subscribe if you want. If you want to leave a like, that'd be cool. And then yeah, I've got a Twitter, I stream on Twitch, And I have an Instagram where, yeah, if you don't like spiders, don't follow my Instagram because I have like 54 tarantulas and I like to post pictures of them sometimes. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. Thank you very much for checking out the video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks. See ya.